Have you ever felt like you didn't quite belong anywhere? Like you were a puzzle piece that just didn't fit, no matter how hard you tried? Maybe you found yourself standing in a crowd, yet feeling invisible, or wandering through places that never quite felt like home. Like you were wandering, searching for that one special place where everything would finally make sense, where you could finally exhale and say, yes, this is where I belong. It's a feeling that can be both lonely and hopeful, a longing for connection and meaning. Well, let me tell you the story of the wind that had no home. This is a tale about searching, about yearning, and about discovering something unexpected along the way. This wind was born at the edge of the world, where the sky kisses the sea. It began as a whisper, a gentle breath at dawn, carrying with it the promise of adventure and the ache of uncertainty. It was restless and curious, never settling, always moving. The wind longed to find a place to call its own, but every horizon only led to another. Across golden deserts it raced, sweeping over dunes, lifting grains of sand that shimmered like tiny stars. The desert was vast and beautiful, but it offered no shelter, no sense of belonging. Through dense forests, it danced, rustling the leaves, making the trees whisper secrets to each other. The wind played among the branches, but the forest was not its home either. Over the tallest mountains it soared, hoping to find a place where it could finally belong. The peaks were majestic, but even there, the wind was just passing through. But no matter where it went, the wind felt invisible. It was everywhere, yet nowhere. It touched everything, but nothing seemed to notice. The ocean waves barely noticed it. They rose and fell, indifferent to the wind's gentle push and pull. The city windows shut it out. Behind glass and stone, people closed themselves off, never feeling the wind's touch. Even the wildflowers, waving in open fields, didn't seem to care. They swayed and danced, but never thanked the wind for its gentle caress. It wondered, is there anywhere in this wide world for me? Was it destined to wander forever, never finding a place to rest? One evening, as the sky blushed with sunset, the wind noticed a small campfire in a lonely valley. The fire flickered bravely against the growing chill, its light a beacon in the dusk. It paused, curious, and watched as the flames struggled against the chill. The people gathered there, huddled close, seeking warmth and comfort. Gently, the wind wrapped itself around the fire, feeding the flames just enough to keep them burning bright, but not enough to blow them out. It learned to be gentle, to give without overwhelming. The people gathered around the fire shivered, then smiled as the warm glow grew stronger. Laughter and stories filled the air, and for a moment, the wind felt seen. For the first time, the wind realized it had given something. It had brought comfort and hope. It had made a difference, even if only for a little while. It moved on and noticed the ripples it left behind. A tired sailor whose sails it filled, a child laughing at the kite it helped soar, a field of wheat dancing beneath its gentle touch. The wind saw that its presence mattered, even if it was fleeting. Suddenly, the wind understood. Its journey wasn't about finding a single place to belong, but about the moments it created along the way. Its place wasn't a single spot on a map. It was in the way it touched lives, big and small. In every smile, every shiver, every fluttering leaf, the wind found a piece of home. The wind's home was everywhere it brought a little magic. It realized that belonging isn't always about being seen, but about the quiet ways we make a difference. So if you ever feel like you're wandering, remember the story of the wind. You may not always see the impact you have, but your presence matters more than you know. Sometimes your place isn't a spot, it's what you bring to the world. The warmth, the hope, the gentle encouragement you offer can be someone's light in the darkness. And maybe, just maybe, you're already home, right where you're needed, in the hearts you touch and the lives you brighten, just like the wind.